Okay, we're going to do the magic unboxing of the new Turnigy fiberglass reinforced camera mount camera holder for the GoPro 3. Thing I liked about what I saw is it had a glass lens built into it to protect the lens on the camera. Okay, now inside this box is a whole bunch of little laser cut pieces, and it's supposed to snap together. Well, I had to use the trusty dusty plastic hammer to get most of it together, but that's good because it's not going to fall apart. So we'll open the box. Whoa, let's see what's in there. Okay. You don't want to see how it's put together anyhow. If you don't know how to put it together, you shouldn't be buying it. Okay, here's what's in it. We've got the bottom plate. This is already assembled. They give you a bunch of little foam cushions. They're double-faced tape. You stick those on there. This is the bolt that goes through this. It's kind of backwards from the actual GoPro deal. Extra piece of foam sticky. Some little pieces I punched out I'm going to save for something, and some O-rings that are supposed to hold it all together. Okay, this is the back. So here is the finished product. Okay, pretty neat looking. It says Turnigy on it. Okay, has a glass lens in front of it. I don't know how that's fastened in there. This is actually metal, aluminum, aluminium. Okay, and it just you can see it's laser cut, and it's pretty well made in the fact that it fits tight. Now I had to put it down a little bit at a time and thump it together like this. That part doesn't snap together. And these right here. Then I had to put the foam inside of it. And then the camera fits in real nice and snug, not too tight. Okay, like this. You see how it goes in. And then the back does actually snap on with your fingers. It's made, the tolerances are a little bit less, and it snaps on. Okay, not super easy, but don't want it to be loose. Okay, that's how it goes on. And then they give you all these O-rings, and they're kind of a pain to get going. You gotta put them in there like this and work them up here like this and hold this one while this one goes on and so forth until you get them, well, there. Okay, it's 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those go in there, and then it gives you a couple extras. Okay, and that's what it looks like with it in there. You can get to the main button. You can get to the on-off button. The speaker. The Wi-Fi thing is available there. You can get to all the connections here and to the camera card, the other speaker over here. That's nice. You can plug into these, no problem. It's kind of designed to leave together for a long period of time. Now here's the only thing I see in the back that's just a little bit off. The hole doesn't match up. Okay. So let's take a pencil here and pop that. Okay, it popped out. But look at here. It doesn't line up. Kind of whopper jawed in here. You can get it out. And the battery come out fine. But to get that back in there, you got to kind of force that in like this. And then hope that that hooks in. and it doesn't fit very good. And that corner didn't go in. I'm not going to force it right now. So that, if I use this, I'm going to have to take a Dremel tool and bring this out a little bit right here so that it'll fit in there, because you want it to fit right. But there's no adjustment in this. That foam makes it stick in there, plus these little tabs on the bottom stick up in there, and they're above the foam a little bit. I don't know, I don't think grinding those off any would fix it. It's just the hole isn't right. Of course, there's only about 10 million of these cameras. They're all exactly the same. You'd think they'd be able to get the hole right with their computer program. Okay, so that's what it looks like right there. Has kind of a standard looking GoPro, and I mount here. I haven't actually tried it on the GoPro. We'll get a piece here in a minute. But here's the other thing. This is all wrong. It will not go in there. Short of hammering it in, the inside tolerances here are too thick. You would have to take a saw or a flat file or something and work on that for a long time, because there's not enough room in here and here for those to go in. Now I had to take a little something to pry with this to get these out, and you can kind of see there how it doesn't really line up. No, we'll get the GoPro mount and try it on there and see. I'll go get it. You hold on, okay? Okay, I got a couple of GoPro mounts here. Let's just see if they'll work. There ought to be some in here that'll work. Let's look around here. Oh yeah, here's one. Right here. No, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Let's see if that'll work. Huh. Guess what? It won't go in there. Here's another one. Won't go. Here's another one. I would have to do some whittling on this to get that to work. So, GoPro mounts don't work. Here's another one's got a lot of use to it. Wait, hey, hold on now. Look at here, found one that works. That will work. Kind of spreads it out a little bit right there. These are too thick. It actually really kind of is putting that in a bind right there. It would work on this one, but only that one. The rest of these, here's a standard one. It just, see, it's not as flexible. It wouldn't go. It'll start, but it's like this one. You'd have to hammer it on there. That's not the idea. So, I give that thumbs down in my review. So, if we want to use it, we got to whittle on it. And when we whittle on it, we're going to make it weaker. It should fit. I think the bottom line here is it's a good idea. It would protect the camera. It would protect the lens. If your quad went down or your airplane went down, this would be more likely to be used on a quad or some kind of multi-rotor. Okay, but if this doesn't work without whittling on it, nice little bolt thing. It's backwards from the GoPro. Absolutely, you gotta put this in here first, and then put that on there. It's all right, but it's one more thing you gotta hold in your hand. A couple extra O-rings. Okay, so what I give it in my review? It's okay. It's a decent idea. If I were to see it in a store like this one is now, I wouldn't buy it, because I don't want to have to rebuild it to get it to work. Seems like somebody could have tried this and this together once and found that out. So I'd give this a 5 stars out of 10. This is a good idea. This is a bad idea. The O-ring thing is okay. You could do the same thing with rubber bands. You have access to all the controls and it will protect the camera. 50-50. Make up your own mind. Just realize that when you get it, you gotta have some kind of little thumper to put it together. Here's another thing I wanted to show you. Okay, let's pull the O-ring back off, and let's pull the back off. It's not real easy. The more times you take that apart, it's going to not stay as well. Okay, let's bring the trusty dusty. I don't know whether we can get it where you can. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. So, with all the pieces, parts, right here, and the O-rings, and this little goodie, and this little goodie, okay, it weighs 132 grams, all in put together. So let's take this out. We weigh the camera. Camera weighs 77 grams, and this gives, with all the pieces, weighs 56 grams. So you make up your mind whether you like it. I'm not sold yet. If I use it, I'm gonna have to whittle on it, and I hate to do that on something brand new. Not cheap. This, you look it up on the Hobby King site, I forget what they call it, but GoPro camera holder protector mount, whatever, Turnigy, and you'll find it. Okie dokie. Uncle Dick signing out.